Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background, and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy: How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is about why intuitive feelers usually excel as therapists and spiritual teachers. I think that most of us have noticed that depending on an individual's brain type or personality type, they tend to excel in certain fields and not do so well in others. So when it comes to the intuitive feelers, that group, and this is like the smallest percentage of all the 16 personality types, they are all right brain dominant, which means that these are people who are very empathetic, they are warm, expressive, they come from the heart. And they have also slow brain waves compared to sensors. So, in other words, their brains are either alpha, slow alpha, or even theta when it comes to the INFJ. So, these are people who tend to not like to rush, so they're not about the production line. They like to be in the moment, and they are, in fact, in a natural meditative state. And when they look at a situation, they're not looking at the facts, but they're looking at the meaning, because the theme of their lives is spirituality and meaning. So it has to do with the emotional context of any situation. So these individuals tend to like to take their time, because to really feel deeply, you can't rush it. So they are the type of people who would like to sit down, really sort of focus on one person. These are individuals who usually find multitasking very stressful because of the way their brains are wired. They are slow. They like to take their time. So if they are in a position that requires them to sort of produce a lot, they usually don't feel good, because for them it has to do with the human element. So they are very much focused on humans instead of objects, and even in terms of being effective or able to be productive, it's not what they want. They want quality when it comes to their relationships and even their jobs. So because of that, intuitive feelers usually make very good therapists. The other aspect with intuitive feelers is that they have a healing effect on people. So in other words, the way their brains are wired, it has a calming effect on others who come in contact with them. And some people might say, well, it's only in your head. Actually, no, you can actually record this vibration, and I'll put a link below so you can understand what I'm talking about. So, in other words, each person has a particular signature, and when it comes to the intuitive feelers, they do have this calming effect. So it's not only what they say or what they do, it has to do with the way their brains are wired. They have this effect on others. The other aspect, because of the way their brains are wired, is that they are good at understanding spiritual concepts. So you'll see that the great spiritual teachers in history have all been intuitive feelers, whether it's Buddha, Jesus Christ, Mother Teresa. These are all people who have that type of brain. And the other aspect when it comes to intuitive feelers is that they all intuitively understand the spiritual word. So it's very rare you're going to meet an intuitive feeler who's an atheist. And it's not to do that, they go to church or they're very religious. They really understand spirituality because it's a reality for them. It's not some kind of hypothetical sort of idea. So for all these reasons, that's why intuitive feelers tend to excel as therapists and also as spiritual tutors, because of how their brains are wired. They are literally made to help people heal in terms on an emotional and spiritual level. And these are people who really thrive when it comes to helping others, and they feel a sense of purpose to do so, because the theme of their lives is spirituality and meaning. So I trust that this information was interesting. Maybe you learned something. If you did, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.